Nature of research. First point is systematic process. Research is a structured sequence of steps from problem identification to data collection and analysis, culminating in conclusions. So, as we know, a research is a structured process. Structured in the sense means every research starts with a problem identification, then it goes through a series of steps through which we get a actual result, and we conclude the research on the basis of the systematic process. So structured means it is starting with a sequential steps and ends with a conclusion. Second one is logical reasoning. Every research is founded on logical principle with both inductive and deductive reasoning. Now, all students who study regularly score better. That's a research topic, and we can say that in deductive reasoning, that some things is accepted in advance, and in inductive reasoning we does some kind of research on the basis of evidence. We can say that student A studies regularly and scores well, right? So in a statement which is having a logic that a student which scores better are studying regularly. Third point for nature of the research is empirical foundation. Every research is evidence based. Without evidence, we cannot say a research is conducted, or research will be accepted, or research will be verifiable, validated. So every research, its foundation is based on the series of sequential steps from problem identification to the collection of data, and then analyzing those data and just deriving a conclusion out of whatever the data that we have studied, right? So empirical foundation means research is not on the basis of conjecture, means a guess. It's not a guesswork. It's a purely and purely based on the evidence which we have collected out of the data, or the data what we have studied, that we will analyze, and we will come to the conclusion that whatever the data we have analyzed is research is on the basis of its. So third point is empirical foundation. Now the fourth point of research is your fourth point of the research is objective and unbiased. Every research is unbiased, objective. It means that research aims to maintain neutrality, means research is neutral. Research is not impacted on the basis of any pressures, or the result what we have got will not be on the basis of guess. Result will not be on the basis of any pressure, whether it may be a political, governmental, or any other. Research is purely on the evidence base. So every research aims to maintain neutrality, and it reduces personal biases to ensure that findings are grounded solely in evidence basis. So personal biases. So a researcher cannot have its own personal opinion in research. So research will be only on the basis of the data which we have analyzed, and whatever the outcomes that we find, that will be a part of a research. Research is not on the basis of personal biases, right? So objective here means researcher reports the actual findings. So it is not his or her opinion, even though they differ from their personal preference. It may happen that their personal opinion may be different, but here when they conduct a research, they will not use their personal opinion in the research, but the result what they have got will be their outcome. Bias means researchers may ignore or alter the data, means many a times research is done on the basis of biasness. Transparency is not there, but here research is purely and purely objective and unbiased. This is point number 4. Point number 5 is cyclic nature. Cyclic means it is a kind of continuous process. Every research may ends and again the new research starts from that particular point. If we take example of a research, that if we say that regular attendance or a new study method may improve the performance of the class or performance of the students, again the next research may also develop that which kind of method, right? So there may be many methods, but what is the specific method that will be useful for a student to score more marks? Then again new research will develop that or repeated. So every research may be investigated and again a new research develops out of them. So research is cyclic in nature, means every time or we can say once in a month, or we can say after some time research may again be started. Whatever which is studied, again the new research will be developed out of that. So cyclic nature of a research is point number 5th. Then 6th point is analytical approach. Every research, it entails critical examination of data to discern patterns, relationship and insight. So it is an analytical approach. Analytical means it is critically examine everything, right? So when a research will be done, then it will analyze everything. Suppose a research is done on the basis of population, then other characteristics of the population also may be studied out of that. So analytical approach, it is a critical examination. If we say if a company has decreased its sales, so its research topic is why a sale of a company has decreased, then again out of those research we can say there may be many factors which will be responsible for less sales. So we will identify that which factors are the most important factors which have been useful for, or which may not be useful for the company. Then 7th point is controlled environment. In experimental research, variables are regulated to isolate the effects of the independent variable, ensuring valid outcomes. For example, a researcher compares two groups of students under the same conditions, changing only the teaching method to measure its effect on learning. So we can say that suppose if we do an experiment on the two types of students, or on the two batches of student A and B. Suppose if we teach student A with smart classrooms with new equipped methods, and if we teach class B students without any methods and only traditional approach is used, then we will observe the result, which students are smarter, which student becomes smarter, which student will perform better. So it is a question of a research. So controlled environment, if we keep something same, and if we change the one conditions, we can get an outcome out of that. So these are the features of research.